Most people would be dialing 999 quicker than you can say thinking out loud if they'd fallen off the bike in the middle of London. But Ed Sheeran clearly has a higher pain threshold than most. Ed Sheeran fractured his wrist and elbow after falling off his bike in London. Having fractured his right wrist and left elbow and cracked his ribs, he just brushed himself off and rode home. In his first interview since Monday's accident, he said, "I got up and cycled home, then went to bed and woke up in the morning in a lot of pain and then went to hospital. I didn't even know anything was broken until the next morning." I'm told that contrary to reports, there was no car involved in the incident and Ed simply fell off before riding himself home. Ed Sheeran revealed he did not go to the hospital following his accident. Ed Sheeran happily spoke to fans at the Q Awards once inside the event. Injured Ed Sheeran on the Q Awards red carpet talking about his cancelled gigs after bike accident. And while the singer has been forced to cancel a series of gigs in the immediate future, he's not just sat at home wallowing while watching reruns of Jeremy Kyle. He was out yesterday, with both arms in plaster and one in a sling too, on the Q Awards red carpet at the Roundhouse in Camden, North London. But he won't have been knocking back boos at the notoriously Larry do. He explained, "Apparently if I drink it slows the healing down, so I'm not drinking, but I've got the Jonathan Ross show so I can't drink anyway." Ed Sheeran posted his injury to Instagram saying, "His injury may affect some of my upcoming shows. Meanwhile, any painkillers he has been prescribed might also be handy for some earache he's bound to get from pals." The singer revealed that because of his injuries he's been unable to text friends back or to email them, and has had to set an out-of-office reply just to let people know what has happened. He complained, "I can't type." At least he didn't go home empty-handed at the awards yesterday, scooping the gong for Best Act in the World today. Ed Sheeran has vowed to give up alcohol whilst he is recovering from his injuries. Ed Sheeran confirmed he'll be back performing in 1 month after breaking his wrist. Paloma Faith also attended the Q Awards 2017 and wore bizarre gold lip rings. Ed Sheeran, Paloma Faith and Manic Street Preachers hit the red carpet for the 2017 Q Awards. He dedicated it to his PR team, giving a particular nod to his press girl Claire Costa before adding, "I know him a bit of a cripple today. This is a bit heavy. She can carry his trophy home for him." He's riled over he's just made the shock move to join rival talent show The Voice, and former X Factor contestant Ollie Murs is now having no problems finding his own. Ollie has finally aired his frustrations at ex-boss Simon Cowell and his old colleagues, claiming he was unappreciated and ignored during his stint co-hosting his show in 2015. Ollie Murs admitted he felt underappreciated by his ex-boss, Simon Cowell. He said, "One of the most frustrating things for me on X Factor was any time I was trying to mentor or speak to the contestants, the guys didn't really care. I haven't heard from Simon or spoken to him, so if he's upset and he wants to call me, then call me. The fact is I took this position on The Voice because it wasn't about me being a presenter." Ollie Murs allegedly upset Simon Cowell after he took a job on The Voice. Ollie said that despite being a guest judge on X Factor, he had never been asked to take the role permanently. He explained, "That's something I wanted to give more of. What sold this show to me was that I was given the chance to be me as an artist." An insider said Simon Cowell isn't happy about Ollie Murs swapping allegiances. "I've learnt so much over the past 8 or 9 years. I'm not just doing this for the money or STS and giggles. He certainly has the credentials after selling more than 17 million records. But I doubt Simon will be tuning in." Liam Payne seems happier than ever now he is with Cheryl, but his new tune tells of trickier times. Bedroom Floor channels the heartache of an ex who calls off their relationship, only to end up hooking up with him again. In the chorus, he sings, "You said it was over, but your clothes say different on my bedroom floor." It's great to see a different side of Liam on this song. This makes me very excited for his album. Robbie is warming to Blaze. Robbie Williams isn't spending his time off just watching Strictly after cancelling his tour due to back problems. He is secretly helping launch the solo career of the show's resident band crooner Tommy Blaze, whose smooth vocals have driven the dancers on the ballroom floor for more than a decade. Robbie Williams has been spending his time off helping Strictly's Tommy Blaze launch his solo career. Treacleton Tommy has just announced the release of his debut solo album, Life and Soul, via Universal Music On Demand on December 1st. He said in an exclusive chat, "I loved working with Rob and he has encouraged me to make my album. I would drink fizzy drinks and he would say, 'How much sugar is in that fizzy drink? You've got to stop the sugar.' He was absolutely right. Tommy didn't reveal how their friendship came about, but Rob is no stranger to the show. He entertained the audience on several occasions, including with Take That on their tune The Flood in 2010 and with Gary Barlow in 2012 for a duet of Shame. Tommy Blaze said he loved working with Rob and he encouraged him to make his debut album. Tommy, who has worked with some of the world's most renowned artists, including Stevie Wonder and Amy Winehouse, will now be aiming to prove he's a star in his own right with his first solo record, a collection of soul classics such as Let's Stay Together and Ain't No Mountain High Enough. Hopefully he won't do a Robbie and leave his band needing a new member next year. Scarlett loose by her boyfriend Scarlett Moffatt got the worst birthday present ever from boyfriend Luke Crodden, the elbow. The MA Celebrity winner, who turned 27 on Tuesday, has confirmed that hairdresser Luke has called time on their love. Scarlett Moffatt splits from boyfriend Luke Crodden for a second time this year. She said, "Me and Luke have finished due to a number of different things. It was Luke's choice in the end, but it's because we both just see each other in more of a friendly way than a romance way. We both respect and love each other enough to know we need to call it a day and not be one of those couples that's off and on. I wish him all the luck and happiness in the world." Scarlett had previously told how she hoped to marry Luke and have children together. Luke Crodden ended his romance with Scarlett on her birthday. The couple, who got together in January last year, split for the first time in February, just 3 months after they relocated from Newcastle to London. "I then told how they were giving things another go, but sadly it's over for good this time." Just in time for Scarlett to go to Australia to present the MA Celebrity spin-off show. 6 weeks in paradise should take her mind off things for a while. Lulu is set to make her chart comeback, and it could be with a brand new sound. The Scottish powerhouse, who first hit the charts in the 60s, is collaborating with Naughty Boy. He said, "My parents are big fans. It would be good to show a new side to an experienced artist. It will be Naughty Boy featuring Lulu." After working with Sam Smith and Beyoncé, he has another big name to add to the collection. Birthday suit. John Mayer raised a few eyebrows when he landed in Rio on Monday in this quirky floral suit and red sliders. The 7-time Grammy winner was celebrating his 40th birthday when he wore the eye-catching ensemble for his flight to Brazil. He posted on Instagram, "Let's go turn 40 on an airplane." John's certainly growing old in style. Box office. The Lego Ninjago movie has karate kicked Harrison Ford and Ryan Gosling's Blade Runner 2049 off the top of the box office. The blockbuster has taken £3 million in its first week and becomes the second brick-themed chart topper this year, following the Lego Batman movie. Fascinated. He has built a reputation for taking on serious movie roles, but now Michael Fassbender is keen to star in a rom-com. He said, "If a script is good and it interests me, I will do it. I don't think there's ever been a decade that I've been around where there hasn't been romantic comedies." Release. Vanessa Hudgens is joining cast of Jennifer Lopez's new chick flick. The High School Musical actress will play a young executive in second act, which follows a storage firm worker JLo who reinvents her life and her lifestyle. Annaleigh Ashford and Leah Remini will also feature. X Factor judge Lewis Walsh is narrating a Christmas film, For Dogs. He will lend his commentary to Merry Wolfmas, which is filmed in a canine's color spectrum of blue and yellow. It stars popular Instagram dogs including Ramsey the Staffy and Marcel the Corgi. Price finally reveals 52 Snapchat messages. Chris Hughes denied he sent her. Scarlett Moffatt splits from boyfriend Luke Crodden on her birthday. Jamie Redknapp shows ex-Louise what SHES Missing and Diving Challenge C4 could have to sign up Z-listers as real stars shun Celebrity Bake Off. Apprentice stars have steamy fling in new series, as we reveal contestants Victoria Beckham furious over David's growing friendship with wild socialite.